All right. Okay. I had to adjust a little bit. I had it perfect again. However, it wasn't perfect enough. I know you can hear me now. Am I correct? All right. Not again. Not again. Not again. Oh, but yes again. Yes again. You sound? All right. How about now? All right. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, let me start from the get go. Hey, journeymen, journeywomen, this is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D. And like I had one before, I had another faux pas. Faux pas, for those who do not know what a faux pas is, I had another technical difficulty at the very beginning of the show. And the reason why it's technical difficulty, I don't know. Because right before I did my sound check, everything was perfect. Had my soundboard, my sound effects, but hey, it didn't work. So let's get back to the beginning. This is Hero's Journey with Dr. D here to encourage, to motivate, and to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. Tonight we are doing the show on a Hero's update of what happened. What happened? Well, I just told you what happened with me, but what's happening around the scenes? The question is, the question is, do you believe? Do you believe now? Do you believe? Yeah, and that's the question that's been coming around the going around the athletic community around college football. Actually, it's been seeping to the NFL as well because Dion, Coach Prime is taking over the scenery. He's taking over the scenery as far as football is concerned because nobody's really looking at the SEC or ACC or the Big Ten. Nobody's really looking at those conferences. Why? It's because Coach Dion is rehauled. Coach Prime is rehauled the Colorado's team. They went from 1-11 last year. Now they have two people, two they have 2 wins under their belt, and they probably gonna run right through Colorado State. So, but I'm play three clips, and then I'm gonna bring on my people. If anybody would like to give me your 2 cents, give me your 2 cents. That hey, you may get a metaphorical nickel back. That's right, metaphorical nickel. Let me play in the order that I had queued them up. All right, first we're gonna do. Let me see. All right, we're gonna do this one. All right, ready? All right, here we go. Uh, Screen, understand. All right. Do you believe in da 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 da? Do you believe now? Mm-mm. Do you believe now? Do you believe, Coach Fry? Here we go. No, that's not the one. This the one. Share. Here we go. But we're not playing it. Come on, why we ain't playing it? Because
We're smoking. We understand what we believe by experiences or experiments, but we got to believe something. So when I say I believe, that means I believe in you. 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 But the question is, do you believe? I believe. So when I say that, and when you say that, I want you to unequivocally believe what you're saying. You got that? We understand what we believe by experiences or experiments, but we got to believe something. So when I say I believe, that means I believe in you. 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 But the question is, do you believe? I believe. So when I say that, and when you say that, I want you to unequivocally believe what you're saying. You got that? We understand.
no.
Say I'm ready. Who ready? I'm ready. Who ready? 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 Give me my theme music. You believe now? You believe now? Do you believe? You believe now? You believe now? You believe now? You don't believe? You believe now? Hold on. You believe now? Hold on. You believe now? You believe now? You believe now? Now they believe. Everybody quiet now. Everybody quiet now. Everybody quiet now. Everybody quiet now. No. Everybody quiet now. Everybody quiet now. Like that. Huh? 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 Now what? Huh? 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 Now what? Huh? 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 Now what? Huh? Now what? I'm here and ain't going nowhere. Who ready? 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 Give me my thing. You believe now? You believe now? You don't believe? You believe now?
Now, my last one is the last one I'm gonna play is that you be hearing the theme is "Do you believe?" And you had the one segment that was talking. He was talking to his players, trying to instill hope, try to motivate, and try to inspire. These things are not lightly done. They are done back with work, effort, and an infusion of experience. And so, therefore, when he's talking from a passion in his heart, but also not because he's talking about it because he lived it. And then I had to play the mix as far as that. But the one that really got me the most is when you heard, uh, let me see the interview. Let me see. Here's the interview. Here's the interview. Let me see. Let me see the interview when he was talking with a news reporter, and the news reporter he pretty much said, "I got the receipts." So let me play it for you. Understand? Do you believe now?
Through that, I sifted through
What
all
did I
that.
write?
Yeah.
What did I write?
Oh no! Come
Can
on.
I ask my question?
Do you believe?
In what?
You don't believe.
I do believe.
You just answered it. You don't believe. Next question.
All right. Okay. So I showed those three clips actually to give clarity about to give a premise of the video and the discussion that we're going to talk about Deion Sanders, but not just about Deion Sanders, but how he has motivated a institution, not just institution, but he's motivated young men to be better and to believe. Right now, that's my discussion point, and so now we're going to bring on my back room. There we go. There we go. Okay, enough of that. All right, okay.
Don't get a standing ovation.
What's on Tito?
What's up? How you doing?
So fine. Oh, Renee. Okay. Uh, he may be still asleep. All
Do
right,
you ever
cool.
be awoke while we doing this?
What's it? um, I really did have it. I had the system perfect. As soon as I click on, it just went off.
It happens.
Ooh, you loud.
Am I?
Oh yeah. Maybe I gotta cut you down.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know if I'm loud on my part.
Yeah, I cut you down to 29.
Okay, okay. Let me
Yeah,
unblur my background because I remember last week y'all thought I was giving the finger and I wasn't.
it's all right.
All right.
It's we all have moments.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, the princess must have kissed you. You up now?
man, like he did a couple bumps. Uh,
Yeah.
what am I gonna
Good evening, Renee.
Good
Nice of
evening,
you to
Renee.
join us.
Good evening.
Good
Oh,
evening.
you still in the bed? You still on your in your lazy boy being lazy, huh?
No, well, just relaxing peacefully.
Mm. You
Okay.
always relax, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
you said, I think Renee's took note to he's looked a couple videos. He said, "Man, you know what? I am asleep." that's that's why he's actually consistent. Let me open up my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I realize it's the camera angle. It makes my eyes look sleepy, so I'm looking down at the camera here. See, but continue. Do you believe?
continue. Do you believe?
That smoke you just put up? No, you sleep.
okay. Yeah. Do you believe what y'all? I put the clip. I like that mixtape. The mixed the video. Do you believe?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What really got me going as far as Dion because it's not that he's just talking it. He's about it. He didn't show any clip. They didn't have any film on him on his team because his team really didn't exist.
Mm.
Well, that's the best thing. They don't know how to play them. They only got two. They won 2 games so far. That's the only 2 games they can look at and
Yeah.
try to
Well,
come up with a game plan of.
but before the 2 games, yeah,
Mhm.
before the 2 games, they didn't have anything. They was piecing stuff off Shador's son. There's piecing things off of Travis, and then there's piecing things. They didn't know what this. He didn't have any film in the practice,
Mm,
so they didn't have any game film to come from,
mhm.
and so they it found it difficult, and so he pretty much remade the whole team.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, um,
Well, sometimes that's good. You start over from if you start all over from the beginning, you know what ingredients you have and know how to exploit them ingredients.
that's true. I think when he said at the beginning, he said he told, "Hey, I'm coming. Y'all need to just go ahead and put yourself in the portal. Y'all need to go ahead and put yourself in the portal because it's going to be a different game." And the starting quarterback put himself in the portal, uh, which which I would have because it's a new system. And I know I'm not guaranteed a spot, and I don't know how if I was accustomed to a system that was really not structured, disciplined enough, but I still can start. I can still be the man. Being the man on a losing team, you still the man. The unknown, the unknown is always the you know sketchy. So
Hmm.
you gonna leave. They still kind of like it's 75% of new and then I think 25% of old. And some people say I'm gonna stay.
Well, some people probably was gonna leave anyway, probably
Yeah,
even before he came, because it's kind of especially if you want to go to that next level. It's kind of hard to get looked at if you on a team that's kind of suck. You're not gonna, your highlights are not gonna get played as much. It
Right.
can happen, but your highlights are not. I mean,
I don't think I don't think it was any highlights
yeah.
before. And I guess the thing is that we don't even know we're gonna win.
Hmm.
We don't know we're gonna win, so why I'm gonna stay on losing team. But also you have the stigma. You have the stigma that he's coming from a black college. What can he do?
Well,
He's
he won
showing it.
2 games. He won 2 games so far. It's it's one of them things. He seemed to be a good leader the way he know how to motivate
Right.
and influence his people, and he tend to maximize their potential. So
Hold on,
that's
Renee,
a that's
Renee, is that you?
What?
I hear extra noise.
But there's nothing here.
yeah. I don't have anything running on my background with noise. Everything muted in my background.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't hear.
Yeah. I think we.
I hear. You hear it now.
What
Say
does it
something
sound like?
like a echo. Say
Uh,
something, Renee.
testing. 1, 2, 3.
You fine. I think it's coming for you, but still.
Hold on, let me go testing to make sure it's not me because I got on headphones today. Testing.
You fine.
Okay.
Testing. Renee,
It's you, Byron.
it's you.
No, you just said I sound fine. It's you.
Yeah, that's now. But when you start snoring, maybe that's
There's no snoring. I'm fully awake. But
Really?
getting back to the subject, also we have to remember we are talking about Deion Sanders here. This is a man that he's found his craft many years ago. He's been doing it for a lot of years. He knows where he belongs, and he's a master at it.
Hmm.
Deion Sanders know he wasn't meant to, I don't know, play basketball. He wasn't meant to be a plumber or a mechanical engineer. He found his area of expertise many years ago. He's good at it. I mean, look, he took that Jackson State, whatever.
The what?
Did he go undefeated or something like that?
Yeah, I think they did, except for the last game or something. I think they went undefeated and they lost
The championship.
championship. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay.
Celebration
Yeah,
ball.
Mhm.
Deion Sanders, he knows who he is, he knows what he's good at, and he's a master at it.
Yeah.
Like Tom Brady for quarterback, like Muhammad Ali for boxing, like Einstein for math and physics. He knows his area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if he have a passion for it, so he found it's his calling, I guess. He have a passion, and that passion spill over into the people. That's one thing about a leader. If he can spill that passion over, and they can believe in him, they can make some things happen that seem to be impossible.
Hmm. Yeah, and he said himself that it wasn't just about football; that he was really into building strong, high quality young men, teaching them how to be men, how to succeed in life, which I think is a really noble goal,
Yeah.
I
because
think
most
that's
are not going to play in the NFL. That's just the reality of the numbers,
Yeah.
but if you can still turn out decent young men who are educated and know how to, manage their lives, hey, that's a good goal.
Hmm.
I think that's what the pep talk. He's trying to get in their mind, and it's mind over matter because it matters. He conditioned himself. He conditioned the team. So when they came to play, it was about condition. It's about, is your mind in the game? Do you believe? And if they can believe, they can conquer. And I remember last game, he said, I got about 10% that don't believe, but they're coming around. They're
Mm-hmm.
playing to the top level, but they don't believe. It's almost like going to a fight expecting to lose.
Yeah, you already lost if that's your mindset.
Right. Yeah, like
Because any little thing that don't go your way, you throw in the towel.
right. But you think, oh, they're gonna lose, they're gonna win, and I just hope to not get hurt. As I tell my son, I said, listen, he in football, he would say that oh, he's this, he's that. I said, man, I said, listen, if he's on the other side of the ball and he's coming your way, your job is to make him to remember your name.
Mm-hmm.
Make him forget his name. Make him remember your name. We had a guy that we played he played AAU with, and the guy's like really the fastest kid in the state. He's the fastest kid at 12 years old in the state last year.
Mm-hmm.
And he's fast. He's the quarterback on the AAU team, and he's a quarterback in the middle school team. So he ran more than he threw. You can't catch him. However, he said, "Oh man, we got to face them the first game." I said, "Okay, but he got to run up against you, right? I know he's fast. It don't matter. Get the right angle." He said, "He's fast, but I'm gonna stop that speed before it gets." You gotta see yourself as victorious in your strength. You can't play
Mm-hmm.
his game. Now my son's fast as well. The guy's just no, he ran track, so he knows the correct technique and everything. But in football, it's really not all about speed. It's about heart. How much do you want it? We boys off the field, but when we get on the field, what's up? I'm about that life. But you can't get on the field and expect and look at everybody as, wow, up here. So you're gonna get hurt. You get when even if you lose, you need to go as if you're gonna win. And when fear, I'll tell them this way, we're gonna be scared. Fear's gonna address us, but then address fear back. Fear gonna come, and when fear comes, communicate with attack fear when it shows its head. That's how you conquer fear. Go through it. I think David Goggins says it well. He say when he feels himself saying that he can't do it, you gotta do another hour.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go against that mindset. Oh man, I'm hurting. Like, oh man, that means I gotta do another hour.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So as you think, and we also have to realize that every thought is not ours. Just because a thought goes through our head does not mean we need to make a nest for it. And also, Corinthians says, cast down every imagination and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. And then we have to bring into captivity every thought unto the obedience of Christ. And I don't think enough Christians, enough people in general do that principle, bring it to captivity, because we think that whatever goes in our mind is our thinking. That is our thinking, but it's our thinking. But the question is it our thought? It's our thinking. And it can be stinking thinking, but is it our thought? Or was the thought planted to engineer a certain thought pattern? That's why you cast it out. Which I'll take.
Yeah, agreed. I believe the definition of the term Diablo is stone thrower. So it has the idea that Satan and demonic forces can throw thoughts into your mind, suggestions, in a way that you're thinking it's you, but it's actually it's not from you. So I agree with you. And thoughts can come from things, environment, people, things we let into our to our minds. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you, Tito?
I think it all start with the mind. One thing that I had learned when I was in the Marine Corps, especially for myself, when I went to boot camp, I was 125. Wait, 125. And I remember a family friend told me I wouldn't make it as a Marine because of my size. And and I wasn't the poster boy Marine at the time. And his son, and he was just telling me because his son was Marine, but he was retired Army, and he was like, "You won't make it, the Marine, blah 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 blah." And I was like, I use that as my energy, as one of my motivations when I went through boot camp, just knowing that what you call, and I really found out that it's the mind. If you set your mind to it, you can do it. If you set your mind to it, you can achieve it. Was it easy? No. And then, then the Marine Corps, like some of the saying, hey, it's mind over matter. We used to say that all the time. And if you don't mind, it doesn't matter. And I
Right.
think if you put it in your mind that you're gonna be victorious, you're gonna be victorious because any little stumbling stone is not gonna cause you to stumble. It might slow you up a little bit, but you're still gonna push forward. A roadblock jump in front of you, get put in front of you, you gonna find a way to go around it because you're destined to succeed because you put it in your mind to succeed. And I think that's a key factor. Hey, how your mind strength, because everybody always look at a man and always think the physical aspect of his strength, the body build of his strength. But if he got a strong mind, he can do just about anything that he need to do or want to do because his mind gonna tell his body, hey, we can do this. We can achieve this. It's like any athlete that get out there and work their behind off and they running and running and running, they pushing and pushing. They telling themselves they the best. They telling themselves they the fastest or whatever their sports is. They telling themselves that they're the best in that area. So if you believe you're the best, you gonna put together every effort to achieve the goal that you set.
That's true.
Wait, how old are you? You 125 pounds? How old are you?
I just graduated high school. I
Oh,
was
so you're like
18.
17?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And when I graduated, I was only 135, and that's the truth. Now, by the time I retired, I was like 175. You know what I'm saying? but but that whole thing being small, I was thin. I believe if a 35 miles per hour wind it probably would have blew me away.
How tall were you?
I'm 5'9". So
Wow, you were 5'9", 125. Yeah, you were little.
yeah,
So
That's
you were
probably
tall, but just thin. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. That's probably one when you did the swimming test and couldn't swim. You didn't have to worry about drowning. You just floated.
No, he's probably an excellent swimmer, but that
No,
long, that
No, no,
long
no, no,
thin
no, no,
body.
no, no, no.
no,
I
no.
didn't learn how to swim till boot camp.
Yeah,
Oh,
this ain't
really?
yeah. I remember. He told me I didn't know how to swim. I just jumped in.
Hey, and I tried to jump on the rescue swimmer when I jumped in.
Also,
But
you got somebody to land on. That's smart.
I tried to, but they was already on it. They went through a bunch of me trying to do it too.
Oh,
Wow.
you wasn't the only one.
Yeah, I wasn't the only one.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, I remember I used to spar against this guy. He was 5'7", 5'6", like 150 pounds.
Mhm.
Skinny dude. And man, that guy, he could hit so hard. It was like it was shocking. Even some of the pros that sparred against him commented on how hard he just had. He was a little guy, but he had really good technique.
Mm-hmm.
He really knew how to channel his body mass, and his all his punches were solid, like you were running into a wall. So when he would get in trouble, he would just start throwing punches. You know, left, right, uppercut, left, right, uppercut. But his punches were so hard, you were reluctant to come in on them.
Mm.
You were, because you know how they say, you know, take one to give one. But his punches were so hard, you stayed back because you know, you weren't willing to take one of his. And he was a little dude, you know, a little skinny guy, 150. I was shorter than him, but I was like 200 pounds, and he was like yeah, it says at 150. Yeah, it was. So yeah, it's like, it's not all about the size. It's about technique, and like you said earlier, about the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Because fighting, there's a strong emotional component to fighting, and emotions do determine or can determine how you channel your energy. You know, like they say, Mike Tyson. You know, he was like liquid rage. You know, he hit you like, you know, like you assaulted somebody. You never met him before, but he would hit you like you assaulted his grandmother. You know, he had that ability to channel his anger. You know.
Yeah, he said he went. He said he was a little scared walking up to the ring. He said the closer he got, the more confident he got. And when he stepped in, he said when he stepped in the ring, he felt like a god.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think he said he cried before matches, before the bouts because of what he had to do to the person.
Wow.
He said, "No, I got to. I'm gonna win, but I'm I'm crying because I don't want to do it."
Mm-hmm.
And then, but he's trained to do it.
Wow.
Demolish. You know, he went in to demolish.
Yeah, he was something. You know, but I think in reference to our topic, he was a good example of somebody who found something that they were very good at and just became a master of their craft. And I believe every man can do that. It doesn't have to be anything flashy. It doesn't have to be football, basketball, you know, surgeon. It can be plumber, carpenter, landscaper, you know, father, husband. But I believe every man can find a God given, like I like to say, God gives everybody, like he gave Adam a garden. God gives everyone a garden. You have to discover your garden and cultivate it. So if your garden is plumber, you shouldn't be over here trying to be a heart surgeon. You might still push through, you might, but you might find more fulfillment and more joy as a plumber because you have a greater internal propensity. I think everyone should find their garden.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing is I agree that everybody should find their garden. I think the issue is that people are so influenced by the external, and they go into an activity or quote unquote passion because they are believing that that is their garden. And I believe we all go through that process to believe, and definition of belief and believing is to accept as true, feel sure of the truth, and I think we accept it as it being true. Of I'm an NBA player, I'm gonna be an astronaut, I'm gonna be a scientist. We accept it as our truth, but I think as you're developing who you are, you have to accept it and embrace it and squeeze, like I said, embrace your passion, squeeze everything you can out of it because you having an interest in that area, I don't believe it's for naught. I believe it's for a purpose and to learn. It's to learn how to build the first step so to get to the second.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think everything's part of the journey,
Right.
and some people don't do it because well that's not it. Well, suppose I'm wrong.
Right. Yeah.
It's not
I'm
like they don't know their purpose from the beginning if they gotta second guess it.
yeah, you're right. The thing is that if you're wrong, if you feel that you're wrong, then you don't believe.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you may be wrong
Mhm.
about the purpose, but not the destination. You may be wrong about the purpose. This is my
Mm-hmm.
purpose. I think we confuse the blocks of the destination for the end purpose. Now, some people's destination, their blocks in their destination is their purpose.
Right.
But some people's blocks in the destination is just to master that block, to build. For
Right.
instance, I need to master addition so I can get the multiplication. I need to do algebra 1 to get algebra 2. Now, mind you, I never took algebra 2, but I had to take pre-algebra to get to algebra 1. And thank God that was it. Unlike Renee, math was not my thing, but I had to. I certain things I had to do to get to a certain level. I had to math. I had to learn how to tie my shoes. I could just went through life just put slip-ons. But if I want to ever get a pair of shoes that has strings in it, I need to learn how to tie my shoes. But I think some people are so concerned, so afraid of being wrong or making a mistake, then they're afraid to live. Because I really believe that I believe that life consists of a multitude of passions to get to the purpose. And in the multitude of passions, there's a heck of a lot of mistakes. The best
Right.
stories come from mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
But what good is a granddaddy if he can't tell stories? Is
Yeah.
that right, Paul?
Yeah. Walking in the snow barefooted uphill in Alabama. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's stories now, but it's pain when you did it. But you still got stories. But the stories are really about conquest.
Yeah. A lot of the hardships is what make you and help develop you who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't kill you. It just made you sharper. Like the saying, iron sharpen iron. It didn't kill you. It made you stronger in that area.
Mm.
And now like if it was a if you made a stupid like if it was a stupid mistake, you'd be like, oh, I won't do that again. Unless you like kind of like an idiot or a glutton for punishment or something. But um, but it's and when I was thinking when about when you started and you showed the clips of Dion and the song. Well, when he was talking in the beginning, you know who who he sounded like to me? Eric Thomas, the motivational speaker.
You got to, yeah. Well, because of the
E.T.
Raz.
Yeah,
ET, because of the
E.T.
Raz.
Yeah,
I got a
yes,
friend that sounds like him.
yeah,
King Canyon sounds like Eric Thomas to me.
yeah. Yeah, and I was like, that power of speech, that power of having someone to believe that then you giving them that speech, you can relate. They can start to relate. You put it in a way that they relate, and they like okay, and you start with baby. I'm quite sure he started with baby steps with them on the field to build up that confidence.
Right.
It's like, oh, you hit this goal, okay. You did that. Now you can do this. Now you can do that. And then by the time they hit that field to play that game, guess what? It's like I done did everything. So if I know I did them first 10 steps he told me from the beginning, when I go out there and play that game, I got to do the first 10 steps plus in that game.
Right.
Yeah. And,
Right.
and I think with him, he has life proof that he mastered every level. Because he
Hmm.
was, if I remember correctly, he was a middle school star. He was a high school star. He's college superstar. I think his record, and I believe Bo Jackson's record, still stand in the combine. Their 40-yard dash record. I believe they still have the two lowest. I think. I'm not sure. And so, yes, like you said, he's like you said earlier. He's a good leader.
Hmm.
You know, he gets you like he's like Tom Brady or a LeBron James. They can get you now, but not everyone's a good leader. I'm not going to mention the quarterback for my team, but He was a great quarterback. He
Who's
had
your
all the
team?
numbers. I don't, I don't want to say, but he, he was a great quarterback in terms of the numbers.
Is
He
it
just wasn't a
Dallas?
good leader. Huh?
Is it Dallas?
No, it's not Dallas. But he just wasn't a good leader. So he did his job perfectly. He just didn't have that ability to get other people to pull their very absolute best to do theirs. So his numbers were always great. His numbers were always in the top 5. But we
But it's 11
never won
people
the
on
Super
that
Bowl.
team.
Yeah, yeah. So we never won a Super Bowl. We came close, but oh well.
Who is we?
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. Well, hey, this is my team. I'm part of this place.
It definitely wasn't Dallas then.
No, it wasn't Dallas.
Who's your team?
The
just
Falcons.
Oh,
Dirty Bird.
okay.
I thought they won that game until I woke up
Man,
against the Patriots.
man. Sometimes it still hurts a little bit when you think about it.
Mm.
It's almost like you filled out a winning lottery ticket and then you threw it away and later realized it was the right numbers. Like, wait,
Wow.
no, what happened? Oh man. Yeah. But hey, nevertheless, like I think what you're saying earlier is very valid. So there's the difference. There's the trunk of the tree, then there are the branches. Like one of my hobbies is percussion. But I know I don't want to be a professional drummer. It's a hobby. But like you said earlier, for me learning percussion, there are things about it that has built things in me. But I have to be able to distinguish between, a dream and a fantasy, or distinguish between a calling, a propensity, or a passion. And I think what you said earlier is valid. Some people get those things confused, right? Because it's a hobby, it's a passion,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not the calling. It's not the main tree in the garden.
Right.
But if you don't pursue it as you see it, you'll never know that. And if you have to do it, you still never know that. and you're not cheating anybody but yourself. I think everything I've done, I really thought that was it, because I had to see how it could be it. I think I sold shirts. Now I'm still gonna sell shirts. I said, well, I set up conventions. I thought that was it. Some different products and merchandise, and that wasn't it. Said I sold hair products. I grew my hair back to sell hair products. The multi-billion-dollar industry. Yeah, that wasn't it. I learned valuable information that I even dedicated 3 months to do that. To set up shows for Ashtay, and then I did a route, just trying to sell beauticians and cosmetologists, the education component of the business of the distributor, and then I sold literal hair products to different salons and conventions. I thought that was it. I even sold satellites. I thought that was it. I sold cars. I thought that was it. But everything I did, I thought that was it. Only to know as time progressed, it was something. It just wasn't it. All it was stepping stones.
Mm-hmm.
Stepping stones, life experiences to get me to doing what I do. And I said, I never saw how it connected, even with the PhD. I saw the undergrad, and then I saw the master's, my undergrads in economics, and then I did my master's. And my high school diploma is in the graphics. My high school, I went to a vocational. So my high school was commercial art. Bam. I want to be an artist. schools I went to wasn't really that proficient in it. And I sold artwork, black artwork, framing from people, and then I skipped over that. And then when I got my degree in economics, that's research, I came back full circle to my master's, where it was in graphics. That's the concentration of vocational industrial education. It gave me closure. I knew how to sell the artwork. I sold the conventions. I sold door to door. I had framework done and matting done. And then I learned how to make the little lithograph. I used my high school work to make the lithograph for class projects. So that was closure. And then I came back and I got my PhD, which is a research degree. My undergrad's economics is research, statistics. So that came full circle. Now my PhD is in human service. Well, my postdoc in professional counseling. So human services, where I serve humans. So it came full circle. It's still not over, but the education came full circle. At the top level, I'm just serving humans. That's all I'm doing, serving humans. I waited tables 8-9 years, and that was to teach me people skills. To learn that I sold candy and so other things. It taught me to not take things personally. Is to understand body language and to not take things personally. I mean, and to work with different types of people. And that actually the waiting job was invaluable. Because when I first started, it was like just I was like dropping stuff, and they had no order or structure to it. Had an older white lady that worked there. She said, "Listen, baby, come in." She gave me a system because it got slammed during the week. I worked at Red Lobster. It was slammed, and I panicked. And when you panic, it opens up the door for fear. And when fear gets into the door, it paralyzes you.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't do anything because it was so overwhelming. And she said, use this system. And then when it got busy, before it got busy, I used the system. And then when it got busy, I remembered the system. And then after that, I knew exactly how to do it. I mean, that was invaluable. Had people go out the door, tell me that. I said they'll tell the security guards that he was excellent. I was rude. He still was good. I didn't even know that they were rude. Because my goal is that when they left my table, that they got a little piece of heaven. That because they mad at their wife, the husband, the job, but then came to the restaurant, they came to get woosah. They came to get woosah. And so that's what it all came full circle. So that's how's it coming into. That's how embracing your passion. It wasn't just something that was thought over overnight. It was something that I said, well, as you reflect, every hero has to have a journey. But not only does he have to have a journey, he has to embrace the steps that take him to get to the destination. And the destination ain't over till you dead. So I don't care how old you are. People's like, well, I don't know. I'm too old. Well, if you're not 6 feet under, baby, you still good. Colonel Sanders was 67. We ain't get it. Yeah. What's up, Phil?
Yeah, I had something to say
Phil.
the show tonight.
All right. Y'all hear Phil? Y'all hear Phil?
Yes.
Hold on. Go ahead.
I'm supposed to be in here writing and doing some other stuff, and I'm listening to your show anyway.
Okay.
And I just had a comment about something that Tito said about Papa earlier today. You know, walking uphill in the snow with no shoes on. My granddaddy told me they were so poor he couldn't afford to cry when he got a whooping. He couldn't afford to even cry. Okay, that was my joke right there. But anyway, doctor, hero's journey, all of this connects to many of the videos that you have already posted. I may not damn near sound like a commercial when I'm saying this. This talks about, this connects to this, and this connects to that. And it all comes full circle with everything that's being said here tonight. It is. It's all coming full circle. Life is not a destination. It's a journey. Life is not a journey. It's a destination. You didn't get to that destination while you're on this side of the dirt. You're going to still experience until you get on the other side.
That's right.
I know. I feel like shouting in a minute. No, but I mean, very inspirational message. You're right, bro. You're right tonight. This is a good show. And
I got one question.
Uh-oh.
Do you believe?
Yes, I believe. Dude, I believe. I believe in miracles. Because I believe in you.
I believe the children of the future.
That's all I got to say, though, for real. This was it, a hero's journey. And you are always a hero. Whether you're a plumber, whether you're a doctor, as long as you're doing it what? Ethical, legal, and moral. Those three things.
I agree. I could. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, hand clap. Let me see. Hand clap. Yes. Yeah. And a chant.
The chant.
Did you hear the chant? but it's on. Just play the replay. You hear the chant.
Oh, you wasn't supposed to ask me that.
No, you hear the chant later, because obviously you can't hear it now.
No, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. What is it?
You hear the chant?
I can't hear it. You gotta put it on speaker.
You in my ear. I can. You okay? I can't. You got your television in the background, so just play it.
We're about to hear it double.
Yeah, because you in my earplug. You in my ear, so I can't show you. I can't do that. But in any case.
Well, what happened?
What do you mean?
TV, come up, TV. I can hear it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna hear it in the replay.
I'll just say. No, it's TV busted. Yeah, it's dial up.
Okay.
Cut this part out. When I watch the video tomorrow, this part better be cut out.
Yes, sir.
But I'm gonna let you go. But I will say, this is it, and it connects to everything. All of this stuff is connected. It's connected.
You know,
it's a circle of life.
Yes. All things work together for the good. Those love God according to His purpose. Called according to His purpose. That's it.
Now I feel like singing my grandmama song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh when I do this right quick. I'm just gonna do this because I just feel like doing this.
You been drinking that brown tonight, haven't you?
Call them up, tell them what you want.
Oh, he's on the main line.
And tell them what you want.
Jesus on the main line.
It's faster than that. Call them
I
up.
ain't been drinking no brown tonight. The only brown I got is this damn coffee trying to keep me awake.
Irish?
Click.
See, okay, look.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Folgers.
Sure.
Folgers.
Sure.
Well,
We can't.
but it's Folgers. I'm getting off this phone. Stop you cracking jokes on me, doctor.
Oh no, you made good statements though. That was good. I mean, I agree with you. Everything comes full circle. I think sometimes you don't see it because sometimes it's not moving as quick as you would like it to move. I think the whole thing is not about speed; it's about being effective.
Let me
And
ask you this question though.
Uh-huh.
I don't mean to cut you off.
but you are.
What
Go
would
ahead.
life be like if we all had a remote control and could push the fast forward button to see what's coming up?
Oh, Adam Sandler made a movie. He did though. It was good. What's it called? Remote. Y'all remember the movie?
I look for it now.
he
See,
fa-
I was just saying something that didn't even know somebody already had the idea.
And then he said, "Oh man, I fast forward, but I missed all this stuff. I missed the process. I missed my kids growing up. I forgot what it's called. It's called Remote.
I think if it was that easy, we'd cheat ourselves out of life, and we
Okay,
wouldn't
and that's what he
really.
did.
Yeah.
All I want to do is fast forward to the winning lottery numbers tomorrow.
I think it's called
and
Fast
then
Forward.
I can go play it, and then I can go play those numbers.
Oh. Well, you could. Well, I think Sister Cleo got out.
Okay. See, now I get to go for real.
And Sister Cleo, because the cards don't lie. The cards don't lie. See, people watching don't know who Sister Cleo is. Yeah.
You're telling your age.
Was from Memphis with all of that Jamaican accent she had.
You're telling your age with that
She
one.
was from Memphis. She lived down the road from my cousins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She lives in Chicago?
Yeah, she was from, I said Memphis, so okay, yeah, Chicago. Yeah, she was from Chicago, lived down the street from my cousins in Memphis. I don't know how this map gonna look putting them two together, but, yeah. But somehow she went to Jamaica and became a shaman.
Oh.
Okay.
Did how much time did Shaman get? Because she went to jail.
Oh, did she really?
I think she got some time.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Wow.
She tried to push the fast forward button on life, and she missed out that part about it being illegal, what she was doing. Okay.
Yeah, the cars didn't tell her that.
Right.
I guess the cars do that.
That's because she was too busy partying the night before, and she forgot to put the cards out to see what they said.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but I'll leave you on that note, bro. This was a good conversation tonight. Everybody was attentive and stuff, and everybody's looking good. And you know what? I'm gonna go on and drink from my A Hero's Journey coffee mug. And oh, that's right, I didn't get the coffee mug yet. Okay, I'm out of here for real, though. This is a good one tonight.
You did say you want to do that too. All right. He did say.
Hey, Renee. He said everybody was attentive. I think he was talking about you was awake tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
The power of Pepsi.
I think it's going back is that Dion Coach Prime has infused a certain type a gusto. Even the newscaster you listen to the social media is saying, "Uh-oh, he coming." And he said he's coming and got his Louis Vuitton. He got Louis. He said, "I'm coming. I got my Louis."
Deion Sanders said that?
Yeah, I'm coming. I got my Louis. I got my Louis with me. Yeah.
Wow.
It come with my bags. I got my Louis, and but they're not. And I say this because I don't think they're, just from an observation point of view, they didn't. The thing is that since the portal has given students flexibility to move, if he has a winning season, if he goes over 500, I mean, he'll have to he go 500. Oh man, all those number ones, all those top recruits, those blue chips.
They don't want to go to Colorado.
Oh yeah, because everybody want to be a winner, and everybody wants to be a winner, and everybody wants to. If they're trying to get to the next level, they want to be with somebody who can get them there.
Agreed.
Yeah, and they feel that that's why Travis left. He wherever Prime went, he's on with you.
Mhm.
Everybody's trying to get him. Everybody's trying to get him.
Yeah, talking about Hunter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a bad boy.
and
That's
he
a
went to
bad boy.
FAMU,
Yeah.
and they ain't had no water.
Wow.
They had to put the ball players up in hotels
Wow.
because
Really?
because I think it was water. It was something wrong with the dorms, what have you.
You talking
And
about in Jackson?
Jackson, yes,
Uh, I think the water was like bad, or it was something crazy. I do remember that because it was a national news thing when they
right.
was covering it. It was
Wow.
either like the water refinery was out or went down or something, but it had affected like the whole city. It wasn't just the university itself. It was like the actual city that the
Of
university
Jackson,
was in.
Mississippi.
Right.
Yeah,
So
Wow.
he got the facilities redone, the stadium redone. I mean, he got donations from people all over. So he probably revamped the whole athletic department because he's Dion. So for
Yeah.
them being upset, I mean, they had subpar amenities until Dion got there. And then when he left it, he definitely left it better than when he got there.
Wow.
Yeah, so people like, well, he left. Well, he was trying to grow, and I think it was a discrepancy somewhere, but he was trying to grow, and he had an opening, and they didn't even have the money to pay. I heard that they didn't even have the money at Colorado, University of Colorado, to really pay his salary. I think they had a contingency. Um, I think they had a contingency based on if he can fill the seats or something like that. Let me see. Did Colorado have enough money to pay Deion Sanders? Let me see. Let me see what. As a former 80 admits Colorado can't yet cover salary offered Deion Sanders. They could let
what
me read it.
along like in college? Who's the source? It's not Wikipedia.
Uh, no, it's
Is it a trusted source?
homeboy. No, athletic business. 80 admits Colorado can't yet cover salary offered Deion Sanders. It says, as a former two-sport professional athlete, Deion Sanders is no stranger. Blah 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 blah. And no stranger to money. And it would appear his new ship has just come in. Having served 3 years as head football coach at Jackson State, where he reported $300,000 per season, Sanders will be making exponentially more now that he's accepted the same role at the University of Colorado. A compensation package totaling $29.5 million over 5 years before bonus and incentives. As reported by Yahoo Sports, the figures are such that Colorado hasn't yet procured the means to cover them. We don't have the money yet, but I know we'll have it. Colorado's athletic director Rick George admitted when asked about Sanders' contract, so I'm not worried about that piece. Yeah.
Wow.
If they don't have it, as long as he's doing what he's doing now, they 2-0, and what you call it, you're gonna have people that's part of the alumni gonna donate and stuff like that.
Oh, he's packing the stadium.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
packing
and
it.
of course that money because tickets can cost.
Yeah, I mean, I heard Stephen A. said before the Nebraska game, he said, listen, tickets $400. He said, I will be on the plane tomorrow. He says, I
Wow.
just help. He said, I just need to, you bet not lose. Well, I get that, don't bet not lose. He said, but he said, $400, the ticket's $400.
Wow.
For him to come. He had all celebrities coming there. So because he's there, I mean, that stadium is going to pack out every time.
Yeah.
Because everybody want. I mean, it's interesting that the human demeanor. Everybody wants to be around the winner, and that's why even in a marriage, if the man is winning, even though the woman don't want him no more, but she'll stay.
She just don't want him to win with somebody else.
Right.
Dr. D.
That's the reason. That's why she'll stay. Not because she want him, but she want. Yeah. It's interesting, women generally want you more when other women want you.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah. Oh, I can't stand him. Everybody say, "Oh, he cute. Oh, yeah, he is kind of cute." That one tooth is just banging.
But he keep it clean. He keep it clean. It's polished.
Yeah, he got a grill on that one tooth. It's diamond crusted.
Wow. Wow.
But his lips are white, but they smooth. That creamy white.
Trying to talk about my mustache on the sly.
No, you must put the Beijing on. Oh, good.
I'm gonna go fill it in and get some of my wife mascara and fill it in.
And get the
Ninja wise. It's a sign of wisdom.
Yes. Yeah.
I wish I need to take it to the bank.
Renee's very wise.
I'm extremely wise.
Yes.
It's a sign of wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah. We kind of caught that because every time we usually online, you always meditating while we online, so we know you get yours in.
Wisdom and knowledge. The gray hair is a crown.
Yeah. My wife always try to get me to die, and I'm like,
No, I know somebody said his wife begged, please, can you die? He said, I like my gray hair. I said, okay, for her, I died. I never knew the person. He said, man, I'm all white. So he is like, it's white, it's mingled. But it looks good to be mingled. You think it's natural. He said, no, but the truth of the matter, I'm really all white.
That's how, honestly, that's how my dad is. But he shave his head bald. He'll shave it bald because he just like white, silver white. His head.
White fox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, white fox. Yeah. So I mean, with that being said, we Deion doing this thing, and I think a lot of people look at him in all avenues. Like he said, I got 75% African American young boys, 25% does not. But still, he's not looking at the color. He's just trying to give opportunity. He said at the lunch table, you just see a team, and all of us who play ball, it's like remember the Titans. You're part of a team,
mm-hmm.
and you're part of the team. And I had a guy, high school reunion. He's like, he said, brother. He said, long as he said, whoever I put pads on, man, we brothers for life. I mean, it's like, it's not death for life like military, but it's a bond. Like men need men. It's a bond. And
it's that team mentality. If I fail, I let my brother to my left and my right down.
Right.
So you're gonna push harder because everybody pushing for each other to achieve that goal.
Right. It's not one. It's not all about me. It's all about we.
Exactly.
And I don't think a lot of people they think is when you have that self-centered ideology, you kind of you mess up everybody's life, including yours.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you truth matter. I think you get the biggest reward in giving. It's really the most selfish thing you can do.
Like we used to say, we used to say all the time. It's no I in the word team.
Right. Together, everyone achieving much. Together, everyone achieving much. Hey, all right. That being said, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Hey, I check it out. If anybody had a chance to see all my I'm doing my shorts.
I've seen a few of them.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't watched the shorts when you sent out the usually when you sent out the thing, I kind of look for some input, but usually I have my notifications on for your YouTube channel, and if
Uh-huh.
I like if it pops when it pops, I usually look at it if I have a chance, and sometimes but this but I haven't looked at any shorts recently.
Oh, it should have popped up because the shorts pretty much are the best moments of last week's video.
Oh yeah, I did. I seen two of them. I'm sorry, you just reminded me. I thought you was talking about shorts of other videos because one of them
The
about
simp,
something
the simp.
sim. Yeah,
Yeah, that was yours. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And then there was another one. I can't think of that one, but I
Which
saw
one?
it before I saw the simp. It was like two of them. They was like back to back,
Yeah. One. Which one was it?
but they
Renee?
was from the same. You're right. They was both from the same.
Yeah, I got
One we
35
did.
clips out of that.
Okay.
I got
Wow.
35 with different titles,
Wow.
and they wrapped. And the one that got the most views is the Renee, remember the title of the one?
Um, no, I would say. I know we
I
were
do.
talking about uh,
Brickgate.
women's inner beauty as opposed to outer beauty, something like that. But I don't remember the title.
I do. I can. Let me see. It got Snap. Got a lot of them. I got 2,000 views on it. I'm looking at it now. Can't find it. It gotta be able to find it. That's 500. I got 500 for that one.
And that was from
Shucks.
last week stuff.
Yeah. A vital video exposes controversial altercation. That's 500. Surprising. I know what it was. What was it? It's all about women. Feminism. It's
Mm.
feminism, but it should pop up though. I'm surprised.
Oh, don't get me started on that subject.
It's here it is. Breaking the cycle. Uh, let me see. Breaking the cycle. Uh, breaking this. Uh, breaking the cycle. Challenging unrealistic expectations of women as wives.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
don't
we
think
got.
I was on that episode.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
I
you were
was.
there. We saw you.
Yeah, you
You
got.
saw me.
Yeah, yeah, you got. We got. We got 21. We got 2,100 views on that,
Oh,
and
okay,
and 53 comments.
Wow.
okay. There was probably how bad did we get cursed out?
Did we get cussed out? We get 53.
Nah, I mean
No,
you can always.
we got five. We got five. We got dislikes, but what we got? Yeah, five. Let me see comments. You can't make a deal for a housewife. Um.
So it was more agreement than disagreement.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I can rock with that, and I can rock with dislikes too because everybody's not going to always see your point of view of things.
Yeah.
That's life. That's reality.
I agree. I think one says you should know the difference between a queen/wife, a lady, a woman, a young lady, and a slut. They are very different. and it's something else. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that was you got 5 comments, but I got 53 likes. I mean, it's yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. As far as the and I'm gonna do yeah, I got 35 shorts out of that one. So
Okay.
I'll finish uploading up to like 23. So I'll finish uploading those. I'll try to do 5 a day, and
Okay.
then I chop this one up. And I don't know how many I get because I got 2 more in front of this one. Of the old ones, and they'll be shorts. I put them on Facebook as well as TikTok and this.
Well, YouTube, that's where I usually see them at. For myself, I'm only on Facebook and I do YouTube. All that other social media stuff,
Yeah,
they can keep it.
yeah, I didn't do it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need, but I found some
Yeah.
new life in the shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shorts, yeah, they are good because I do flip through them from time to time if I'm on YouTube, and I was like, and if the title is catchy, sometimes you kind of like click and then you'll what you call it.
yeah. I
And of
kind
course,
of
yeah, go ahead.
I kind of find myself looking more shorts than videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
at
think
times.
And then
Because
after a
some
while,
some people drag out the video to give you the title at the end, and you're like,
but
go ahead.
and then after a while, what happens? And I've had this happen to me. I look enough shorts and man, I want to see this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see this. Like Suits. That's how I saw Suits. Or Breaking Bad. I started seeing clips and clips and clips. Oh man, I want to see this whole thing. But I saw a whole bunch of the clips, and it just kept piquing my curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all.
that's the bait.
That's the bait. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
bait. All right, people.
Bait and switch.
Made a switch. All right, so I am gonna start working on a series of toxic 12 things of toxic emotions that feed into it. Toxic thoughts, toxic dreams. I got a list of them. I'm gonna start working on that. But in the meantime, yeah. So for feature ones, but for meantime, I think I'm gonna keep on doing what's happening. You got to just come with some new stuff. Just hit trends. Because I think this I mean Dion's all over the page. You look at football. They don't talk about no other team except Georgia. Georgia's already good.
Yeah. My team, I'm in limbo. I'm kind of wondering. We'll get it together though.
Yeah.
And everybody should know my team.
Your team is the Poughkeepsie Raiders.
Might as well be. You see what he put on?
Oh, I can't see that hat. What's that hat? Alabama?
You see that game last week?
Yeah.
Should I put on another one? Oh, the one with my name on the side?
Now put the score of last week's game.
Hey.
What's the score?
But I don't. Oh, you talking about the first one?
Yeah.
Or the game that just happened this weekend. We got beat by Texas 34-24. Last week it was like, I want to say 50 something to like 3 or 7. I don't know. But the real challenge was the real determination that really like kind of set the stage was Texas. No disrespect to the team that we played the first. Really, you know what? I don't. No disrespect to any team. Don't get me wrong. They kind of wasn't. They shouldn't have been in the same stadium. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like 5A playing 1A.
But I think all those teams, don't they sometimes to fill their schedule, they will play a
money game.
Small team, a money game.
Yeah, I totally understand that. And that's why I say it's no disrespect. I understand they could have beat us also, but the chances of them beating us was very,
Low.
low.
Right.
And
So
if you had bet on them and they won, you would have made a fortune.
yeah, I would have been somewhere like spending my money right now,
Yeah.
on something like that. So, but the Texas game was more of a real like to see where you at, because that was somebody that's more that's on the same level.
Right.
Yeah.
So you expect that. And I'm one of the ones I want to when I want to spar, I want to spar somebody that's on my level or my level above, because that's how my skills get sharpened.
Right.
Not picking on the little guy.
Yeah. They got a good check for it though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 All right, people. To next week, man. I'm surprised. Well, that coffee helped because I ain't rubbed my eye not one time tonight.
And Renee haven't dozed off, and I'm proud of you, Renee. I'm since you stayed awake this whole episode. Next week, I will not do a sleepy joke. I will not do any puns dealing with you falling asleep unless you fall asleep.
And you stop sending melatonin.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Oh yeah, you just remind me. I need to take my medicine tonight if I can go to bed.
Ask Renee what to use.
What you use to go to sleep, Renee?
To go to sleep, I never have any trouble going to sleep.
Well, we seen that from the previous episodes, but what do you use?
To go to sleep?
CBD
Yes.
oil.
No, I don't. I never have any trouble. Usually, if I lay in the bed and I'm sleepy, I'll be asleep in like 20 minutes. Unless I'm not sleeping. I never have trouble sleeping.
Would you take the pillow and you pull it to your face tightly, and then
to go
you
to
pass
sleep?
out? Yeah, and then you pass out, and then you wake back up.
No, I lay down. I put pillows under my rib cage. Pillows right. I have a little where I've set up my pillows, and I lay down, and usually about 20 minutes, I'm asleep. But usually I don't go to bed until I'm ready to go to sleep. So that's why it's easy for me to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's what I tend to do. I'll be up, and when I get sleepy, that's when I'll make my way to my bedroom.
Yeah,
But,
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, and usually, yeah, you're right. I come to think about it, I usually fall asleep pretty quick when I do that. Now, if I call myself going in my bedroom and getting in my bed before I'm ready to go to bed, I can be up for hours just going back and forth. Just you'll think I'm that 1-year-old that just refused to go to sleep at that time.
All right, people. And we signing off.
All right.
Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. Yeshua HaMashiach. Yahweh El Shaddai.
El Shaddai.
The Lord God of all heaven and of all earth.
Hold on, wrong person.
The Trinity.
All right. Good night. Peace. See everybody next week.
All right. Thank y'all. Okay. Thank y'all. Hi, if you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Because when you do that, what you do is you help me to organically grow and make it better tomorrow, today. And if you look at the replay, you should see in your left hand, right hand side, I have playlists, purpose centered playlist, emotion centered playlist, or I may just have my ride and share and end them street playlist. But in any case, I'm gonna have some playlists up. Well, I have some playlists right now. So check those out. And also, if you need anything more, check down below Check down below on my website and go to aheroseeks.org and give me a call. Let me know if you need a little more than the videos. You need a little more assistance with regulating your emotions. Call us and we see what we can do for you. So, with that being said, if you don't remember anything else from this video, remember this. Every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life. To always move forward and never look back. Because life is just too short to live looking in the rearview mirror. I know it. You should know it. God knows it. So therefore, it got to be the right thing to do. So this is Hero's Journey with Dr. D. And remember, you are important. And we are. Ow!